as I was saying, with this energy, when you feel like, what about me, spirit? Did you forget about me? And it feels sort of like, uh, you know, you're not getting your share, or you feel like, um, ripped off emotionally, uh, or you don't have enough. That is exactly the time that you want to move into gratitude and look at everything in your life that you have to be grateful for and consistently say thank you for it, right? That is the time when you feel like I didn't get my share or I don't have what I need, that it's the best time to go into service, to offer seva, you know, to give just for the sake of giving. It's a powerful medicine for turning your life around and for working with these challenging circumstances that we sometimes all face in life, where we get blindsided by something. And, I think that before you get to this good stuff, right, there needs to be this tower, something is going to fall, and reveal what it truly is. And I'm not going to say that it's going to be easy. I see that you're going to feel left out, I see that you're going to have this feeling of, well, what about me? And so I want you to remember at those times when you're feeling like that this is all being brought to a head so you can lay down your burden, right? Get it out of your system, say what you need to say, and bring things to a closure for what will never give you that fulfillment, that you're looking for, that will never be able to meet you where you want to be met, the opportunity, the project, the relationship, whatever it is that is, being revealed for what it really is, and you realize was not a wise investment of your time. Bring it to completion. Don't let it hold you up any longer with wanting it to be something other than what it fucking is. Acknowledge it for what it is and do what you need to do, to let it flow on so you can build that bridge and head off on your new adventure. There's good stuff coming in. Ace of Pentacles is a beautiful card. Combine that with the Magician energy, that can really be like your mojo coming back, like life flowing back into you, and all of this synchronicity starting to line up, and also recognizing like, I have the power to create my reality. And when I step away from things that can't meet me where I'm ready to be met, I open up potential for myself, and I can have whatever I want. I can create whatever I want. When you're in your magician energy, you're able to really create your new chapter in life from a position of empowerment. And that's when the good stuff happens, right? And we see that reflected in that Ace of Pentacles, which is just such an awesome, reward coming in. That's like stability, prosperity. And I really see it as laying down roots, I think you're really going to get your home life where you want it to be. I feel like you don't really feel quite yet like you have that sense of home. You might have recently moved, could be a possibility too. And you're trying to like make your space feel more homey, and sort of feeling all of that out. That's a possibility too. But I feel like, you're really going to get to that place where you're able to lay down roots and you find, that place where you belong, not just, physically, the home you live in, but also like your people, who are your people? Where do you belong? Who are the people that have your back and are on your side. Yeah, you know, you'll find the right person to partner with, okay? This is what this is about. Like, you want somebody to build with. This is what it's about, right? And right now, this person might not be around you, okay? This can sometimes be somebody who's at a distance, right? So you might not have this person immediately in your environment, you know? But you gotta like kind of get through this stuff, you know? You have to make room for that new to come in. There is a promise of like working with somebody here. It's Wands energy, so the nature of this, I'm not sure yet, but this could be like a business partnership with that Ace of Pentacles energy coming in, you know, a really rewarding new project that can bring you a lot of prosperity. I think you actually might get some, you know, wind of that fairly soon too. That's kind of coming up as you know, a recently building energy. You might have already, you know, received some news about this, about a potential, you know, enterprise project, business partnership opportunity, you know, where you can come together with another to create something, and it excited you, it interested you, you know, it kind of gave you a little bit of inspiration. There is a world over this Two of Wands head here too, and I see wings, you know, on his hat. So this again brings in the feeling of distance, travel. You might have to travel up, or, you know, go somewhere to explore an opportunity to meet up with this person. But I think it could bring a lot of financial abundance your way. I want to see like kind of what is the energy that's sort of like covering you right now, the overarching theme. It kind of came as a crossing energy to this partnership, and we see Judgment, okay? Judgment. It came in as the crossing influence, flew right out of the deck, right across this, you know, Two of Wands, this partnership, okay? So this is the Judgment. This is where you're supposed to, you know, pour your energy and make your investment. It's in this new partnership, you know, coming in. And again, there's that travel message, right? And there might be some distance, you know, you have to go to actually connect with this individual, you know, who can invest with you. See if we can get any clues about, you know, who is this individual, you know, that the Earth Sign Collective will be partnering with. I think, you know, if you haven't received wind of this, I think that you will really soon. I would say within the next couple of weeks, you'll get word of this. I don't think it'll be very long. I think, you know, it won't come. January won't pass, you know, without you knowing that there's kind of a new opportunity coming into view to partner up with somebody on something, some kind of project. It could bring a lot of moolah your way. Yeah. You know, right now there's like, this is also a crossing energy to it. So Two of Pentacles, okay? So there's a lot of juggling involved here. Could be juggling of schedules, juggling of finances too, you know? Might be something that's sort of acting as difficulty in getting this partnership going, you know. Might be looking for money to actually be able to make the investment in moving forward. Okay. Could be another Earth sign energy with that Two of Pentacles. So this could be partnering up with somebody, you know, with Earth sign strongly aspected in their chart. Yeah, you know, right now it's really a waiting game. And this also, it's interesting, these are all coming out as like crossing influences. So this, with this Nine of Wands energy, it's like you feel like you're waiting for this, and you might be feeling a little weary from the wait at this time. You know, you might be wondering like, is this really going to happen? And trying to kind of like keep your emotions balanced in the process. Nine of Wands is usually about some level of defensiveness. So I feel like maybe there's been some tension around this. Maybe this is also what some of those fights with that Five of Wands energy has been around. Let's see what that has to say. Yeah, that's the Knight of Swords energy. Okay. That's the Knight of Swords energy. And it came in kind of sideways. The Knight of Swords is like, when the Knight of Swords comes in sideways, like, he's totally argumentative. His words can cut, you know. He says things fly out of his mouth, you know, and he doesn't even really consider the impact it's going to have. He thinks about it later when there's a big mess to deal with. So I feel like this individual, like, I feel like you already know about this partnership opportunity. And I feel like you've been trying to like weigh, do I really want to partner with this person? Do I really want to get involved in a project with this person? Do I really want to invest my time, my energy with this person? Because I don't know, they kind of came at me sideways and I'm not so sure, what's going to come at me next. There's sort of this feeling of like being kind of over it right now at this point. So let's see. This, I think this is all connecting to that Tower energy. We're not even looking at the future yet, so we're still kind of getting like a formulation, of everything that's leading up to this and sort of what's been happening in your recent experiences. Let's see, I'm curious what the kind of overall energy is right now. What's the energy that's like wanting to come in right now? And get some more clarity on that. Let's see. Yeah. I think you don't know everything about this situation. I feel like there's a hidden element. Yeah. I see right now what you're really worried about is security. And there's that guarding again. You're really guarding your heart center. And you're like holding on to your security tight. Look, you want that Ace of Pentacles. Look. They're holding that Ace of Pentacles right over their chest and they are not letting it go. And look at the position of the hands. It's like, over my dead body. All right. This is something you feel that you rightfully deserve, that, you've earned. You're standing on it. You're standing up for it. You will fucking defend it, I don't know. I feel like this has something to do with like some kind of financial agreement. This might be related to a work arrangement. Maybe there's been a little bit too much juggling of, okay. All right. Oh, yeah. Oh, we got a sideways emperor here. So this is some kind of authority figure. Aries energy. Okay, there's the fire sign presenting itself again. You don't want emperor energy coming at you sideways at all. That's not a good vibe, man. We're talking egocentric. We're talking hot-headed. We're talking my way or the highway, uncompromising, and unable to see anybody else's position but their own, okay? That's not like ruling. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Okay. Well, here we go again. It's coming up so much with so many of the signs. It was all over fire signs, okay? It's something that's just really going on in the collective right now. But this looks like a third party situation. Here we have the Knight of Wands energy, okay? Knight of Wands is, well, I'm just going to keep it real. Like, Knight of Wands is kind of like that I'm out sowing my oats, playing the field, fucking player energy, just wants to have fun, okay? This isn't king energy stepping forward. And, it is coming in with this emperor that's sideways, right? Emperor can be any masculine, okay? But it does carry the archetypal energy of Aries. And this is important to remember because Aries ruler is Mars, okay? So already, Emperor carries that big dick energy. And hey, a woman can be a fucking emperor too, all right? A woman can carry big dick energy, but I want you to feel like the vibe of this, okay? Aries walks in and they hold court, okay? and they can be very dominating. When upright, it's like strong leadership skills, right? But when you got this energy coming in sideways, it's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. It's overly aggressive. It can be a bullying kind of energy. It can be an energy that just rolls over you with no consideration of you or your needs, okay? It's not the best energy. And we see this impetuousness here, right? We see this, this kind of like being ruled by the loins kind of energy, or overly passionate, okay? And passion, let's remember, passion can go in more than one direction. Somebody can be very impassioned about what they feel, and they can be hot-headed about it, all right? We do see with that, Knight of Swords energy coming in sideways, this has to do with like, verbal communication that's like rough to receive. You don't want to be on the receiving end of that. Those words can cut, and I see like there was like this offer made, okay? And it very well, this could be an emotional offer because, we see the cups coming in here. But with this Four of Cups, an emotional offer was made, but it was like, it wasn't really an offer. It wasn't much. But I mean, what do you expect from the Emperor coming at you sideways? And the Knight of Wands energy. Like, this is like, I want to have my own personal harem energy. You want to be, you want to be one of my options. That's what this energy is like here. We see that with the Three of Cups. And I see that this was like very disappointing, right? Very disappointing. This is coming in the near future, okay? So I see there's heartache around this with this Three of Swords, right? This is all coming in the near future. I think this may be what the Tower has to do with. You might have been thinking that you were going to partner with this individual and that this would be somebody you could build with. With the nature of these cups cards that are coming up, this could go, one of two ways. So since we're reading for a big collective, okay, let's look at both ways this could play out. This could very much be a business partnership. This could be somebody that you were supposed to collaborate with on a project, on a business project, on a business itself, on an enterprise, something you wanted to create together. You thought that you were on board, but it's been kind of a struggle. Maybe there's some distance that had to be covered in order to really bring this thing to fruition. Then you needed to like figure out the financial piece of it. It was difficult, to come to financial agreements. And then, you've been dealing with somebody who's like, maybe you had an argument, you didn't see things the same way. They're very, stuck, stubborn in their position, hot-headed. And it kind of came at you fast, and now you're feeling like you need to like cover your tail and cover your investment. Make sure you're getting your fair share, of the money that's been put in and what's on the table. And your Tower could very well do with realizing that, you got fucking screwed in this situation. And that they're not really offering you anything of value or what was agreed to, right? Okay? And that this news could come in real fast and it's a big disappointment, okay? So this could be one way the Tower could manifest. Another way that the Tower could manifest is that this could be a case of, this is somebody you thought you were going to have a solid future with. You thought you were going to partner with this person. You thought you were going to build a life with this person. You've been juggling your feelings around this, feeling conflicted within yourself. Maybe they've been juggling you. It looks like a third party situation. Maybe you didn't know about that. Or maybe you did stand up for yourself and said, hey, I don't want to be an option. I'm not an option. And you kind of like stood your ground and refused the offer. But expected there would be a turnaround and are kind of realizing, nope, this isn't going to level up because the emperor's out of balance. The emperor doesn't even know he's the emperor right now. Okay? The situation's out of balance. And that's clear. We see that. We see that from the recent past with this juggling energy, that's crossing it. This trying to maintain balance, right? So this is very interesting. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck energy there. Yeah, there's this wheel of fortune, right? So this is a change. This is a change in destiny, and it's related to 10 of Pentacles and the Lovers. All right. And there's a Page of Swords here. All right. This Page of Swords character, this is sneaky shit. This is sneaky, subversive shit. And right behind this, we see the Hierophant, which often symbolizes marriage. It's associated with the archetype of Taurus. And right behind that is the moon. The moon energy. And behind that, this card here, which in this case views to me as a contract. And then you realize you're on your own with this Hermit energy. I think that if this is in relation to a personal relationship for you, in regard to this partnership, a love relationship, what you don't see coming is this person is married. This person is either married or they're in a very serious, committed relationship. And you're about to find out that you've been barking up the wrong tree. This is Virgo energy with the Hermit here coming in, which symbolizes kind of going off on your own way. This could be a strong message for Virgo. Taurus as well, with that Hierophant energy coming in, okay? Let's look a little bit more here and kind of see you in the environment of the future for Earth Collective. See if we can get some more information here about this. Show me. Yeah, I'm picking this up strongly. There's some kind of disillusioning where you expected victory and kind of like setting up a happy home with somebody. There's some like disillusioning information coming in that this person was already in a relationship, is already committed, or married potentially, okay? It's not, going to be everybody's story. Yep, this shows a stalemate. Okay, this is where you're going to be in the environment of the future. You're going to be in a place where after this tower hits, whether this is in relation to a partnership around a business project or some type of, creative endeavor, or whether this is in relation to a serious romantic relationship and somebody that you thought you were going to build like a home with and have that life with, and then you kind of get left, on your own going, wait a minute, what just happened? I see you're going to be in like this stalemate position. All right. You're not budging. Again, there's that energy. Look at the energy crossed over the heart. There's a lot of guarding going on in this situation. There's a lot of defensiveness going on in this situation. There's a lot of protection energy going on in this situation. Okay. A lot of self-protection. There's also this like blindfolding, I'm really seeing this as in this situation with the way it's coming out in relation to this, tower energy. Like there's something you're not seeing. But the thing is, you've been looking in the wrong place. Like you can't see it when you're like looking at, your environment. You can't see it when you're looking at the people that, cross your path each day. You can't see it in your interactions with each other. It's only like once you like get all distractions out of your way and you can really just calm down and look inside, will you find your answers in regard to this. There's a need to just like move all that energy out of your environment and remember your lessons from the past. This could involve Leo energy too with the fire sign. Here's another Leo significator, all right, with this strength card. We saw, that the emperor's coming out sideways, okay? Well, this is Empress energy here in this Leo card, all right? You could be, we had the mother messages that came in. You could be dealing with a Leo who is a mother, okay? And that's what's got the emperor in a tizzy, that's what's got the emperor activated, all right? That could be part of the message here. There could be, some baby mama drama involved here, But this shows, you needing to really be in your strength, like not to give ground in what you know is true for you. You're going to have to be really firm in your position, but you can be firm and strong in your position without being aggressive, okay? And that's the thing, like this Empress energy that's in this card, that's in this strength card, she is taming this lion, right? She's taming this lion through gentleness. You can't fight fire with fire, okay? If you got a fire sign coming at you and they are pissed off and they are raging for order, good luck bringing more fire their way. It is like throwing, it's like throwing kerosene on a fire. Forget about it. Like, that is not the way to deal with this situation. You need to soften more. And that's the challenge. You need to go more into your vulnerability. You need to unblock that heart. You need to stop protecting. You need to stop guarding. And you need to soften. Because if you come with, combative energy, you're going to stay gridlocked, right? The strength card is also about really like remembering the lessons you've already learned, Use your past to inform how to move with more integrity and more in alignment with a productive energy than you did in the past. Think of the things that you did before that caused things to only, get worse, become a bigger problem. Like, how can you be part of the solution instead of the problem? You can't control, how this individual is coming at you, but you can control how you show up and how you deal with it. And that requires a lot of strength, right? It means like when somebody's coming at you, it means that you have to be able to stay in a place where you can be calm, where you don't get knocked out of your center, where you stay really rooted and grounded in who you are, what is true for you, and you don't give. If it matters to you, don't give. Don't give an inch. Don't give an inch. If it's something that is fundamentally true for you, and that should never be compromised, like stand on that. That's like Leo energy, right? Like Leo energy is very much about like, no, I'm going to stand firm in this and I'm going to let myself be seen in my truth. And if you can't deal with it, you can be on your way. But there's some things that can't be compromised. And sometimes you have to stand in your conviction, okay? And I see that this is something that's going to be very fundamental in how things pan out in the future for you. All right? It's going to be very important for you to remember the lessons of the past and remember ways that you have interacted with discomfort, challenges, conflicts in the past, and how that worked for you, and how can you show up better this time, right? Bringing in that message from the beginning, right? With the rainbow warrior energy, like how can you show up in a spirit of bringing about unity, of bringing about healing, about bringing about understanding? How can you shift, okay? Because you can't shift this person. It's about you shifting your stance in relation to them, all right? That's coming through really strong, yeah, and backing that up, It's about putting your energy into yourself right now, all right? Growing for yourself, building for yourself. Why are you relaying? Interesting. Maybe you're relaying, maybe that's what you've been communicating to this person, like, you're supposed to build with me, like, I'm supposed to be able to count on you, you're supposed to show up with me, and we're supposed to do this together. Well, maybe you need to just do it your damn self, because that's what the Nine of Pentacles is all about. Why do you need to rely on anybody else to do that? Why can't you find self-satisfaction in and of yourself? Find that abundance for yourself.